Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and I found the most awesome lights, permanent lights and curtain lights from a company called Yeelight. Yeelight is a global leader in smart lighting solutions. They're dedicated to transforming the way people experience light in their everyday lives. And my normal, boring house now is exciting with what Yeelight's research and development has put together in smart lighting. With my Yeelights, my house is now a party house. Well, at least it looks like it's ready for a party, for any holiday or special occasion I may want. And also permanent lights for my everyday life, so I can have my house lit for visitors or passers-by in a very neutral ambient tone for every day. The Yeelight permanent lights are run by an app, and with that app, you can set it to whatever you want, which makes it really easy to change the settings whenever you have friends come over for your gaming nights, or movie nights, pizza nights at home, or gathering with the family and asking friends to come over. It always makes the guests feel excited and welcome to see the lights on in the front of your house. The curtain lights were so exciting for me because I couldn't believe all the different designs you could have or even make yourself to display on the front of your house in a really large scale. The permanent lights with the curtain lights make a great team. Check this out.
The app is the most easy app to use to set up these curtain lights. Look at all of these occasions. Here's Valentine's Day with hearts going up and down my house in a flowing pattern. My permanent lights are set up to the same occasion by Yeelight. Then I switched it to a Christmas theme. Then I switched it to Christmas tree. And I had 4 Christmas trees across the front of my house. And then came the wreaths. There are so many different ways you can celebrate any occasion. Look at this for Independence Day. The flags coming down my house. That's festive. And for the 4th of July, why not some fireworks on the front of your house? What a burst of excitement for Independence Day. I love the snowman. This is so cute for winter days. And what about a starry sky? The starry sky felt so cosmic. And again, the permanent lights are set to the same setting. So we have the curtains giving the stars going down my house, and the permanent lights on top follow the same theme. I think the starry sky is great for any day of the year. And in Santa Barbara, where I live, we've got dolphins in the ocean. So this is one of my favorite themes, to have the dolphins playing in the deep blue sea of the ocean and diving in. What creativity Yeelight has come up with. What about a fruit party? It's the height of summer, and you have a beautiful fruit garden. And here comes all the fruits. That's so cheerful. I love the fruit party. Here's the bonfire with the flames rushing up with the permanent lights on top in that straight line over those curtain lights, showing the fire coming up. Now here's a cozy setting for the permanent lights with the bonfire coming up. You can change your permanent light settings if you want to have it just slightly different or quite different from what's going on with the curtain lights. There are so many presets. The skull. The flower, look at that. Here we have a heart. That's romantic. And a ghost. Oh, check out this pumpkin with the witch's hat on. Oh, and of course we had to have the kitty cats. I have a little kitty cat, so this is quite fun and amusing. There's the paw on the left that just showed up. Look at that. And the green cat eyes on the right with the curtain lights. The settings are endless. Look at all these screens of presets of art designs that these Yeelight curtain lights have to choose from. And of course, on the permanent lights, Yeelight has thought to allow you to choose whatever color you want in case you just want a simple color like this blue permanent light going across my kitty cat lights. It's super easy to customize any of the colors of what you want on your light strings. Here's pink on top of the kitty cat. My kitty cat is a girl, so pink makes sense. And you can change all the lights to flashing. There's all kinds of settings that are simple. And look at this. I wanted to make a setting that said Yeelight. RB, Rebecca Brand. Rebecca Brand showing the Yeelights. That was kind of fun. The possibilities are just endless. It's kind of nice to have my initials and lights on the front of my house. And look at this close-up of the Yeelight logo. That's on 2 panels, and the R and the B are each on their own panel. And I wanted to end with this scene of Halloween pumpkins. There's many different styles of the Halloween settings to choose from, but I thought this was magnificent. What a way for you to greet your trick-or-treaters. And all it takes are these permanent lights and the Yeelight curtains, and your house is completely decorated for Halloween. You're going to have the most fun house on the block when those trick-or-treaters come by.
And they're easy to install. They give you all these things for installation, so I brought the whole tray out before you started my install. The first step in installing your Yeelight permanent lights is figuring out where it's going to plug in permanently. I'm lucky because my garage door is right here at the beginning of my house. So I was able just to run the electrical cord on the side of my garage and underneath my garage door. And I secured them with nails and little zip ties.
Here's some more of the installation process.
So you want to make it 4 inches away from your house, which is about there. And then you're going to want to clean the spot it's going on. I'm going to eyeball it. And then you take off the red tab in the back because that's going to expose the sticky. See that? That's going to stick. And I just cleaned off all this wood where it's going to go. And the reason you want it 4 inches away is so this light can radiate down your wall. So the bright lights can go all the way down the side of your house, and they're a little bit out to have the reflection off the side of your house. If you had a rough surface, this sticky part behind the light may not hold as tight. So they offer this as another way to make sure your lights are going to be up there for many years. I like them for the insurance policy of them. They make it easy. You just remove the sticker and place it next to the light, just like that. And with the screw they give you, you just screw it into your wood. And let me show you the chain of events. I put them up and I have these beams. Now these beams were a little bit of a challenge, but it was not that big of a deal. I went around the beam. And you can see there a joint where I extended one light string to the next. And that's what you see there. That's it connecting. And I went all the way down the roof line of my house. And it got even more complicated as I went around the architecture of my house, but I figured it out. It wasn't hard at all because I wanted to have the maximum effect. Isn't that nice? And I went past my bird feeders, through my flowers, and past my rain gutter to the end of my house. And just as we planned out the power for the permanent lights, we need to figure out the power for the curtain lights. In my experience, I've hung a lot of Christmas lights, so I always knew you gotta think of these things first. So I drilled a hole right through the top of my garage beam, and I'm gonna put my electrical cord in there. This is an outdoor cord that's about 30 feet. I know just where it's going to be plugged in into my garage. Right behind this wall, I have a household outlet waiting for this cord. I am so excited about my Yeelight curtain lights because I plan to have them up for every occasion a whole year long. So I wanted to make sure they're up with a way that would last all days of the year. In the Yeelight curtain kit, you get all the things you need to hang the lights. There's a couple different methods there, and I got another one up my sleeve too.
I'm going to show you Yeelight's method number 1. It's the first method. I'm going to be showing 3 today. And so here's how we do method number 1.
You're going to make this little dealy bob that looks like a suitcase by placing the top hook inside, closing it up with the holes aligned, and they give you 2 screws to fasten it, 1 and 2. And with the screw side up, peel off the backing of the tab and press it right on that side. And so you just peel the adhesive off the back of your hook, and I hung them 6 inches apart, and I used a little Sharpie to make the dots to know the sticky hooks, the G4 hooks, are all 6 inches apart. It would take more of those because they're just was sticky, but they also give you prong hooks. And these have to go 1.5 feet between each other. Well, I'm just sticking it right here and easily pound it in with a hammer. Done. And string them through. And hanging the curtain lights is really easy. I got a little piece of tape here, and I just temporarily hung them up. I want to get a sense of how they look here. So I taped them up temporarily. I'm going to hang them next. You're going to want to make sure you got at least 7.25 feet from the top of your light to the bottom. This is almost 8 feet. So I have extra on the ground, and it goes up, probably about 8 feet. I really like this curtain rod method. I just placed a simple curtain rod with a curtain rod holder exactly where I wanted. For the curtain rod method, I'm using the G4 hooks, and we're going to put them together like this with a little hook inside of them, and you'll put it on so the plain panel's in front and the screws are on the back, like this. Under it goes, hook inside, top on, and screws inserted and twisted in, both sides. And that's the front. And with simple shower curtain rings, I'm just hooking them onto the curtain rod. This method's so easy, it goes so fast. And you just pull them down like a shower curtain to the end of your curtain rod. And to stabilize the edges, I'm just going to use a big piece. This is clear tape. Any tape will do. To reduce play in the curtain lights. That's good enough. And I give a little tug because I want them tight. This one gets secured too. And so it makes a straight line all the way down. And I've even devised another method I came up with myself that even seems simpler than any of the methods I just showed you. This is my method. Check this out. Here are the details on how to do that. I've put 19 shower rings on my curtain rod. Into the bracket it goes, other end, and now I'm just stringing it through. One ring for every section. It's so easy. And I really like this nano tape. It's super sticky, so it's great to secure the ends because I want them to be tight. There. Ta-da, my lights are done. Yay! Now let me show you a little details of how I wired this all up to my household electricity. So we see my extension cord on the top, and this is where each of the Yeelight curtain lights are plugged in. They each get their outlet. So because I wanted 4 curtain lights, I got a special extension cord that allowed me to plug each of my curtain lights in at a certain distance on the specialized extension cord for exterior that I bought. When you order your Yeelight permanent lights and curtain lights, they arrive right to your door. I opened the box because I'd ordered a whole lot of them to do my whole front of my house. They packaged them in the box really well, tightly, so they wouldn't get damaged during shipping. I took them all out and laid them on my counter. And they even had a special gift for me of the Yeelight Christmas lights for a Christmas tree. I didn't demonstrate that, but that came too. There's lots of products you can get from Yeelight. Here are the outdoor lights, here's that Christmas lights, and these are the curtain lights. Now here's the box of the Yeelight permanent lights. It's a beautiful box. What a great gift this would make to give someone. I opened up the box, and with every box, you get 4 strings of curtain lights. I opened up one of the boxes and laid everything out on this mat. Here again is everything you get for one complete set of the Yeelight permanent lights. You have the strands of the lights themselves on each side of this display. In the center, you have the electrical connections, and in those plastic bags you see, you have accessories in order to make the lights secure if you would like to screw them into your wood or your house siding. Here's a pan over the light strings. I just gotten a lot. Here's a close-up of those connections in the bags you get. Now here is the controller. It has an easy on and off switch right there. Here I am downloading the app. It was very easy to install. I put it right on my phone. It walked me through screens, and I scrolled through to download it like you do on any normal app anywhere. They have a number of different products, so I picked out the permanent outdoor lights. That's the one I was downloading. It paired the lights to my phone and went through some more menus. I upgraded to the newest of the versions, and I titled them my front yard lights. I also said how many segments of lights I had because I had 2 boxes of them. And then the screens came up to show me what I could do with them. Here I am just going through and having them in the background very quickly so you can kind of see right away on your counter if you plug them in. You're going to get a whole variety of light colors, and you can play with them right on your counter. That was kind of fun. Oh, and I want to mention you can even have different rhythm effects, and that means the lights will turn on and blink with different timings. There's so many ways you can adjust these lights to make them just the way you want that fits you, your personality, your household. They're exciting. And I started playing around and just making up designs. Look how easy it is. You can get really creative, and then you can save it for your special setting that you made yourself.
It felt like an art project. And here's some more of the suggestions and the ideas that you can customize. And there's even a way to record audio with it too. It's so advanced. The research and development have done so much to create this exciting app. Now here's how you set the curtain lights. It's the same thing. You download the app, you get the same sense. It's just like the permanent lights, except these are for the curtain lights. And I love that I can draw my own design. I did this heart, and then I did a wave after that. Can you imagine? Just like that.
Click the link below to get your Yeelight, your permanent lights and your curtain lights. Both of these have made my life so much more fun for me and my friends. I'm Rebecca Brand. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is for a light up your life recipe for you, all your neighbors, and all your friends to enjoy. Yeelight Smart Lighting. Now, what occasion am I going to think of next? Let me see. So many fun things to create with my curtain lights. If you like this video, here's some over there, including my pizza recipe playlist. Just click